That was the crowd that jammed this place earlier this week for opening day. We're here at the brand new San Francisco Main Library.
That's right, it just opened on Thursday, and there's going to be a family day tomorrow, and we'll tell you about that in a minute. But first, we want to give you a tour of this place. Seven new floors that have been in the making for the past 4 years finally opened this week. It's being called a library for the 21st century, a high-tech palace of democracy. It's definitely more than a building full of books.
That's the trouble that we had in the old main library, that the building couldn't expand with the technology. And so this building is being built from the ground up to accommodate the electronic technology.
The library is wired, with 300 computer terminals right now and room for another 300 in the future. Card catalogs are a thing of the past. You can connect to all kinds of databases for research and information. And the best thing? You can hook up to the internet free.
A lot of the high-tech aspects are somewhat transparent. I mean, it's not boom, boom, neon glaring at you. I think that the library staff and the architects working together combined the high technology with the traditions of the library.
Which means there are still plenty of books here, 1.5 million of them. And the collections, as well as the areas that house them, reflect the diversity of San Francisco.
This is the African American Center, and here you'll find a select collection of African American literature, reference books, history books.
Groups representing San Francisco's African American, Chinese American, Latino, and Filipino American communities, as well as the gay and lesbian community, had a big part in the new library. As a result, they each have their own areas here.
The special centers are a gateway to the rest of the building because there's African American culture in every one of our collections, from science, art, literature, and writing. But it's a place to start.
It's also just a place that feels good if you want to find out more about your culture, or someone else's. Making patrons feel comfortable is a big part of the new library, and it doesn't neglect teenagers. There is a teen center full of books, music, and videos geared toward teens.
The idea of the Teen Center was not to confine teens into one place. It was a place for them to come and find out what the whole library offers. It's a starting point. It's a place to feel comfortable, to feel welcome into the library. I think in this area, you certainly wouldn't have somebody saying shh to you.
The fact is, library usage drops way off during the teen years. Once we get out of the kiddie section and past story time, we tend to abandon the place for a few years. The new library is trying to change that with all the things we like, right down to the music collection.
The latest Wild 107 kind of things, you know, the rap and all the popular music that teens like to listen to. There'll be a specific CD and tape collection for them and some listening stations so that you can just get a pair of headphones and sit down and listen to some music.
So if you didn't like the dark, cramped feeling of the old library, you're gonna like this place. It's more than twice the size, and it just looks cool. You can waste a good couple of hours just wandering around before you ever have to pick up a book.
All right, now the library is open every day, but tomorrow, the 21st, you guys definitely want to come down here. It's Family Day, and Robin Williams and his family are going to be hosting this thing. There's going to be music and theater, dance groups, readings and storytelling, not to mention food and drinks. So come on down and check it out. It all starts at about 10 a.m. and it's going to wrap up at about 6.
All right, we've got a great giveaway here. It's a book all about the San Francisco Main Library. Now, it's an illustrated history called A Free Library in This City. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's not very cool, but it is. Check it out. We only have 2 copies to give away, so we're going to make you work for it. Here it is. It's a pop quiz. How many books are housed in the library? Now, Beck told you in her story. All you have to do is call us at 1-800-440-4TV4 with your answer, or you can email us with the answer. Go to our website at www.firstkid.com. Now, the 2 of you who know how many books are here will get this book. Now, don't go anywhere because we're coming right back with lots more, and we've got a whole bunch of giveaways, so don't miss it.